I draw this out. So if this is my offer, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my lead magnet. I'm gonna create this lead magnet that's gonna lead to the offer, okay, and this landing page is going to promote this lead magnet. I'm not even gonna talk about the offer. Where everybody else is promoting the offer, this is the model you wanna implement. This is where you wanna be at, because you're sending traffic to a landing page, right? You're building your list, okay? You're monetizing your list, right? You implement some of these ideas that we talked about. And again, what I shared with you, my friends, so far is a lot. But what I teach you inside of High Traffic Academy is tons more, right? I can't. There's so many things I want to share with you, but due to time, I want to respect your time. It's impossible for me. I could be talking here for all week, for you, which I'm not going to do, obviously. But this is the model that you want to implement. So let me show you a couple examples of some of the things that I was able to do in my business, I think it's going to make more sense to you. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? Well, a lead magnet, okay, what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is a piece of value that solves a specific problem in your marketplace, offered in exchange for an opt-in. Okay, that's a lead magnet. And the lead magnet can be, it can be a PDF, can be a video, webinar, teleseminar, can be a mind map, can be a cheat sheet that you're going to give away, it can be an audio, a software sample, whatever, right? A lead magnet can be pretty much anything. So this landing page could say, register for this webinar, where I'm going to teach you whatever you're going to teach them, okay? It's going to be a video. And then on that webinar, you give them value, you give them content, and then it leads into the offer, which is an extension of this. Does that make sense? That can be a lead magnet. What I want to do for me is I want my lead magnet to be something very, very cool, something different, something I want to show up like nobody else. Okay, where everybody, most marketers will say, I'm just going to put PDF, over here. I'm just going to do the little pre-frame thing, or I'm going to do a little bridge video over here. You've seen those bridge videos pages, right? To where, people saying, hey, my name is Vic, and I'd like to introduce you to my friend, marketer X here. He's going to talk to you about a system that really helped me, blah, 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 which is a bridge video, which is fine, right? He's going to bump your conversions just a little bit, if you know what you're doing. But it's not really a lead magnet. I want my lead magnet I want to show up like nobody else. I'm going to show you some examples. And so I want my lead magnet to be an actual thing, right? I want it to be unique, sexy, and have a memorable name for it, right? I want it to be very, very specific, okay? I want it to speak directly to their desired end result. Okay, that's what I want my lead magnet to be. Again, I'm going to show you some examples here. I want it to be easy to consume, right? And I want it to create a positive expectancy. So in other words, I want my lead magnet to build me up as a marketer, at the same time increasing the conversions for this offer like crazy. All right? That makes sense? I'm going to show you how I do that. The hook, let's talk about the hook. So basically, it's a big promise, usually in the headline. It's the benefit that your lead magnet will provide. Again, the hook has nothing to do with the offer. The hook has everything to do with your lead magnet, whatever your lead magnet is. And the hook we're talking about, it's going to be here, right? It's going to be usually in the headline of your landing page. Okay? Again, I will show you some examples here. It must be very specific, and it must focus on one thing and one thing only. Okay? And the thing that you focus on the landing page is what? To get conversions, to get people to opt in and get to your list. That's what you focus on. That's the only focus for your landing page, is to get people to your list. That's it. Okay? Then they go to the next step, and the focus on this is a few things. Is to bond with your prospect, is to give them value, to inspire them, and move them to the next step, which is getting the product that you're promoting. Okay? Again, I'm going to talk to you and show you specific examples here in just a second. Call to action must be very direct. Okay, you can't be shy about it. If you want people to opt in, you're going to say, enter your email in the space provided or the form provided. You got to be very, direct about it. If your call to action on the lead magnet, you're promoting this, and if this is something you believe in and stand behind, your call to action is going to be, get it, and you don't even blink, right? If your conviction level is that high, that makes sense. So it's very important. I want my call to action be mentioned 2 to 3 times on the page. So if it's a Landing page, a couple times mentioned, call to action, helps conversions. If you have unusual looking arrows, that also can help conversions sometimes. And also, this is specifically true for landing pages. Don't forget the magic phrase. And the magic phrase is usually below, the submit button on the landing page. I would write, I would add a little text that basically says information will be sent to the email address provided above. And that helps me eliminate a lot of the fake people entering their fake emails. Let me take you online right now, and I will actually walk you through an example. This was a few years ago. In fact, this was in 2010 when I discovered this, and I did this totally by accident. And then it worked so awesome, it blew me away completely. And then every single promotion I ever did after that, including up to today, I follow that model because it works so awesome. All right. So does this make sense? I think let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Let me know in the comments if this is something that you can, do you resonate with this? I don't want to waste your time here, my friend. I don't want to waste my time, right? I want to help you get to the next level. I want to help you bring your business to the next level. Okay, so let me show you this example here. This was back in 2010, and I was, prior to that, I had, I was grinding. I was sending a lot of traffic to affiliate offers, and I was doing my own thing, and it was just a lot of grinding. I did not experiment with lead magnets. I was promoting offers directly and products directly. I was making money, but I was working like crazy, right? In 2010, I had a big event happened in my life, and I had to basically reinvent myself as a marketer. Started from scratch, and one Sunday afternoon, I was, we came back from church, and I was sitting at the home office, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I just have this desire. I just feel like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something really, really cool for the community. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna include my affiliate link. Okay? There was this product called Directory of E-Zines that I've been using, for a few years. I think I was like 2007, 2008, 2009. I was using that, and even 2010. I was using that product, which was basically a directory of E-Zine publishers, right, and solo ad providers and all that stuff. It was a good thing. I was a member of it. It's $197 a month, and it's a Clickbank product, and it's still on Clickbank right here. So if you go to Clickbank, just search for Directory of E-Zines, here it is, right? And it's commissions for that is $90. But basically, the idea behind that product is people can go on the when people promoting whatever they're promoting, they can promote by sending solo ads. To buying solo ads from E-Zine publishers, right? These electronic magazine publishers. And get traffic their way, right, for whatever they're promoting. And what Charlie Page did, he's a founder of Directory of E-Zines, he said basically, you know what, I'm just going to create a directory of all those publishers so that people don't have to do the manual research and find them manually on the internet, on Google, and just save people a lot of time. So it's like a yellow book of E-Zines, right, like a directory. And so, great. So, and I like the idea. I mean, it was great. The problem was this. When people promoted this product, I'll show you. Take a look at this page right here, right? So if I go to Directory of E-Zines right now, this is what I see, right? It's $197 still, but look at this. Thousands upon thousands of people were promoting this product, okay? Conversions on this product was about 1%, maybe less, right? And right now, if I go here, there is not even an opt-in page. I can't even capture, a lead. I can't. It's ridiculous, right? How people just promoting directly, sending traffic directly to an offer, and then just hoping they get conversions, right? Well, I was a member of this Directory of E-Zines at that time, and I really liked the product. And I said, you know what? Let me be a little bit strategic here, and let me think through this. Again, I've never done this before. Now I can teach you this because I'm teaching you from experience. But that time, here was my thinking at that time, right? I said, you know what? Why would somebody want to buy Directory of E-Zines? So Directory of E-Zines is for marketers who are promoting something, and most of those guys were business opportunities, promoters, right? So I said, okay, great. Why are they promoting their business opportunity? Well, they're promoting because they want to make money. Aha, that's a little breakthrough. Okay, so people want to make money. That's why they want to get more exposure so they can make more money. But at the end of the day, their true desire, their core desire is, hey, I want to make money. Okay, are you with me here? Right? And I also know from surveying people, I know that most of them were not making money, but yet their core desire was to make money. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try something. I'm going to take a product from Clickbank. This was 2010. I'm going to take a product from Clickbank. I'm going to pick a product. I'm going to send traffic to the product, and I'm going to use solo ads as the single traffic source for that product. Okay, and so I did that, and I was tracking my conversions, and I was tracking how quickly I could make some money, and I made money within hours. Okay, sending traffic directly. Now 2010 was a totally different world than it is right now. Right, there was a lot of products that were converting, at 5%, 7% conversion rate. So you could actually realistically make money sending traffic directly to an offer if the traffic was qualified for the offer, right? Just for the quick buck. So I did that, and it worked. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna create something I'm gonna call 48-hour cash machine, right? Again, something sexy, something that would be unique, and I'm gonna teach people how to do this process manually. I'm just literally going to give it out, okay, away manually. So, and then I'm just going to, recommend directory of zines as a shortcut, okay? So that's exactly what I did. Now, some of you guys heard this before, if you watched my trainings before, because I explained this, but this is how everything started for me, okay? And obviously I've perfected it, since then, and now what we teach inside of High Traffic Academy is a whole totally different level. But you can actually do this right now for whatever offer you're doing, right? It works. Every single promotion I do, I follow this model because it works. Okay, let me show you. Everybody's promoting this page, and I said, you know what? I'm going to create a landing page, okay, capture emails. I'm going to send traffic to this landing page. I'm going to call this lead magnet, which I didn't even know it was called lead magnet at that time. I'm going to call this thing 48-hour cash machine. And basically, here's the message. I said, attention, in less than 2 minutes, you will discover the 48-hour cash machine, how to very easily get cash on demand in 48 hours or less. And I proved it myself, and I documented my results, so I was confident it could work for people, right? And then I did a quick video here. I basically said, hey, it's a 2-minute video. I said, hey, it's Vic. I would like to give you something for free today. It's called the 48-hour cash machine. I'm going to show you a model that I use in my business that allows me to make money within 48 hours or less. If you want it, it's 100% free. All you need to do is enter your email in the form below here, and I'll send you, I'll get you free access to it. Now, this is where I was sending traffic to, okay? Everybody else was sending traffic to this and getting their, 1% conversion rate. I was getting traffic to this page, and I was getting like 50% of people to opt in to this page. I was building my list like crazy, okay? Now, let's dissect this. What is my lead magnet? Knowing what I now know, right? My lead magnet is 48-hour cash machine, okay? The name is sexy, it's memorable, it's easy to remember, and it's something that people, it's like, what is that 48-hour cash machine? I want to make cash, right? But it's speaking directly to the desire of the prospect, right? Their ultimate desire. What's my hook here? Well, my hook is very easily get cash on demand in 48 hours or less. That's what hooks people, because that's what they want, don't they? That's why they're in business, because they want to make money. And if we can help them, show them the way how to make money in 48 hours, that hooks them. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying here, right? So people opt in, and then I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Logically speaking, when they opt in, they get here, and this is a very, very simple page. And I was just able to replicate this right before shooting this video here for you, so I can show you. This was something I was doing in 2010, and now that I'm thinking about it, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to update this, and I'm going to make this available instead of HTA Elite, and allow you guys to promote this, because this made a lot of people tons and tons of money. I'll talk more about that in just a minute here. Okay, so basically the inside here was this very, very short video, introduction video of myself, just using my computer camera from the computer. I say, hey, this is Vic. Thank you for checking this out. Again, this is Sunday afternoon. I'm just sitting in my office, right? And I'll be like, I'm just going to totally be detached from the outcome. I don't care if people buy directory of zines or not. I just want to put this out there and just kind of see what happens, right? So very totally relaxed, totally, detached from the outcome. I said, hey, 48-hour cash machine, here's the idea, here's how it works. And there is 3 things you need to focus on. Again, my friend, here's a side note for you. If you're working with people, if you are in a network marketing company, if you're building a team, you got to keep things simple. Keep it to 3 to 4 things, okay? Confused mind doesn't take action. It's a little psychological side note here for you, right? So when you're doing your marketing, you want to keep things simple, okay? Marketing, again, I teach you a lot about this stuff inside of High Traffic Academy, but marketing is basically educating and simplification, right? It's education and simplification. You educate your people, and then you inspire and motivate them, right? And it's simplification. It's keeping things simple. So what I said is this: logically thinking, I said, you know what? These people want to make money. What would be something that's very easy to do logically? What could they do? What did I do? Well, I went to Clickbank and I got a product. So step number one is they need to go and create themselves an account on Clickbank, right? Which is a marketplace, an affiliate network that people can promote other people's products without even having to buy anything, right? So I said, okay, great. Step number one is quick setup. So if somebody, again, logically thinking, right? I said step number one is they need to sign up and become an affiliate on Clickbank. Free to sign up. So video number one, I walk them through how to sign up. And right below the video, I said, you know what? Here's a link. Click here to create yourself a Clickbank account, okay, if you don't already have one. Boom. People watch that video, they go, what? You know what? Vic, thank you. I get it. Now I can go to Clickbank, I can sign up, and they moved a step closer to their end destination. Okay? So what happens here, there's a lot of stuff going on psychologically when you set your promotions like this. Number one, they bond with you better. Okay? Their desire to go to the next step increases, and they trust you more because you showed them how to do something, they did it, and they got result. Does that make sense? Okay, so then the next step, now that you have a Clickbank account, right, the next step is for you to pick a product. And so in this video, I walk them through different products on Clickbank and how to pick a product, all that stuff, right? And again, I show them how to pick a product. I say, hey, you can pick any of these products. And it created a positive expectancy for them because they actually went to Clickbank and they saw all these products and they saw how they could create themselves an affiliate link, right, and pick a product. So now you have a product, you have an account on Clickbank, you have a product. What's the next logical step? Keeping it super simple. I know today we're talking about building a list and lead magnets and this and that. Back in 2010, there was no such thing, right? There was like, get traffic to the product. Boom, that's what I did, right, to make money. So I said, step number 3 is cash in. Keep in mind, notice how I name my videos, right? I could say get traffic for step 3, but I chose to say cash in, cashing in. Cashing in sounds a lot cooler and sexier than just get traffic. Does that make sense? Keep that stuff in mind because it's gonna increase your conversions and you're creating your own personality sort of thing, right? Again, we teach, I teach a lot about personality and how to engineer that. It's High Traffic Academy stuff. Anyway, so in this video, I talk about cashing in and what I do in this video is knowing what director of e-zines is gonna do, right, which is a director of e-zines, and it's all about e-zines, and because I want them to buy this at the end, okay, this lead magnet here in this video, cashing in, step number 3, I'm going to show them how to get these e-zines, but how to do it manually, how to go on Google and how to do the manual research, and they can still do it if they wanted to, right, they could actually still do that. They wouldn't even have to purchase the product, okay. So in this video, I show them the manual, the long process, the boring process, right? The boring way. And people get it. They're like, okay, man, I can actually go to Google. I can do this. This is what you showed me in the video. I can follow along. I can model it. And I can, find some publishers and I can run some traffic, right? Boom, they can do that. But then at the end of the video, I say, you know what? That's how you do it manually, but that's not how I personally do it. See, by this time, what happens was I've established trust with these people. I show them some things. They can, I create positive expectancy, right? So there is trust. There is genuine relationship going on now, right? And so in the next video after that, this is like a bonus video. I said, you know what? In the next video, I'm going to show you my super ninja tool, AKA directory of e-zines. Does that make sense? And I didn't call it directory of e-zines. I call it something that's sexy, that's fun, right? Super ninja tool. And I said, you know what? That's what I use to eliminate all that long drawn out process of manual, research, and saves me a tons of time and a tons of frustrations, right? And I can get all my research done in about 3 minutes if I wanted to, and get access to hundreds of publishers instantly. Okay, and then in this video, in the next video, I show them literally, I walk them through how I use directory of e-zines. Okay, and what it's like on the inside, all that stuff. What it's doing for me. Make sense? And then below the video, so basically my whole pitch here was maybe about a minute long. Okay, and I said, so this is the tool that I use personally. It works really awesome. I love it. And you know, if you wanted to check it out, I'm actually going to place a link right below this video. You can check it out. But I think if you're serious about taking this to the next level, I highly recommend that you get it. That's it. That's my all call to action. Okay, and I place this link right here. Click here to get your own Super Ninja tool. Guess what? When they click on this, look where they go. See this? Now, here is the crazy part. Everybody else who was promoting directory of easiness directly, okay, without this, right, they were getting like 1% conversion rate, okay? This model for me, right, my conversion rate was 30%. 30%, sometimes even more, with cold traffic, okay? I instantly created myself an income of like $30,000 to $40,000 per month, just like that. Now, without even trying, right? But what's cooler is what happened was my list, I was building a list that was giant, okay? People trusted me because of this lead magnet, right? And there was a relationship, and people were opening my emails because guess what? I showed them something cool. Does that make sense? Does this make sense to you? Right? Listen, I don't know what you're promoting, but I want you to start thinking about being a little bit creative with what you do. Okay? Your lead magnet. How can you, again, what we do inside of High Traffic Academy Elite specifically is, you know, we take people and put them on hot spots, right? Hot seats. And we say, okay, so what are you doing? You're promoting this company. Here is different ideas for you for different lead magnets. Here's how you could do this. Here's how you can structure this, right? And so it's a breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. Because I don't really have that luxury right now, you know, through just talking to you through this camera, I at least hope this is going to open your eyes and you're going to be like, you know what? Let me think about this, how I can apply this in my business. Make sense? So results were really, really awesome. And then what I did is I layered over invisible leverage, you know, the stuff that I talked to you about in the last video for traffic, right? And I turned the whole thing, this whole thing into a replicated system. And I allowed these people to plug in their affiliate link for this product and promote my system, right, my lead magnet, this entire funnel, and create incomes for them. And we had people literally earning tens of thousands of dollars per month just by promoting this funnel. And what happened was my image, my name, my goodwill in the community, it was tremendous, right? And that's kind of how I got, you know, I went from like nobody to, again, reinvented completely my business to $30,000, $40,000, literally created that overnight. And then built, it just snowballed from there, right? But this model works, my friend. Again, it works, okay? So let me give you a couple other examples here. Recently, well, not recently, a few years ago, I joined, you know, a network marketing company, and I said, you know what? Everybody else is promoting, you know, that company's website directly or the landing page. It's saturated. It's all over the place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on a little bit of a different message, right? And I created this landing page, very, very simple. I just said 100% free video reveals how to earn $5,000 to $15,000 per month online without ever talking to anybody step by step, okay? When they click on show me, they opt in, okay? And I take them to a simple video, right, to where I explain to them how money is made on the internet, right? And again, similar concept to what I'm sharing with you right now, okay? It bonded with people, and it allowed me to create enormous income and engineer enormous income in that company. Here's another landing page that I created later for that company. Is basically saying, broadcasting now live, right? Discover how this college dropout earned $2.8 million first year working from home with no phone, okay? And you know, by this time I had some success going on. Here's another promotion that we did for another traffic product. This was, I don't know, probably like a year ago or so. And you know, the landing page again was different than what everybody else was promoting. Again, I always do, you have your wrapper different than what everybody else is doing, right? Because you want to stand out, you want to be unique. You want to stand head and shoulders above the crowd, right? So 100% free. This one thing took my income from $0 to $7,900 per day, and you can model it too. Now, again, what's the hook here? Well, the hook here is this one, or the lead magnet is this one thing, right? One thing. And one thing really being knowledge about traffic and conversions, okay? And then what's the big, you know, hook is $7,900 per day, and you can model it too. Hey, I can model it too. right? So that's a big, now this page converted at like 60% plus with cold traffic, right? And here is your magic phrase over here, right? Information will be sent to the email address provided above. Again, I practice what I preach, my friend, right?